Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Black Ops 6 Zombies video. So the new Undead Ascension event is currently ongoing here in Zombies, and I recently covered the optimal strategy efficiency-wise being over on the Tomb, and if you haven't seen that video yet, then you definitely should go check it out. But in this one, I'll be showing you an excellent alternative, still pulling in similar points per hour, just not quite as much as the Tomb, but perfect if you want to switch things up. Now, if you haven't already, then be sure to smack that like button and subscribe while you're at it to help me hit that milestone of 50,000 subscribers. We're almost there. Now, before we hop into the action, here's a quick word from today's sponsor. Whether you're looking to unlock Black Ops 6 Mastery camos or you just want to grind them out in easier lobbies, then you need to check out today's sponsor, Mitch Cactus. They're the biggest and most trusted name in the Call of Duty community with thousands of positive reviews. No glitches, no sketchy unlock tools, just 100% safe, legit, and reliable services that work on all platforms. Right now, they've got multiple discounted offers live on their website, and if you use my code HYPNO, you'll get an extra discount on top of that. So if you're ready to skip the grind and get straight into enjoying the game, definitely head over to Mitch Cactus. A massive thank you to them for sponsoring this video. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen, we just made it to Liberty Falls. Alright, now this is going to be an amazing strategy for the Undead Ascension event that's currently ongoing. Now, I will say that the previous method that I uploaded over on the Tomb is going to be superior to this method, but there's a few reasons why you might want to opt for this one instead of the other. Now, first things first, over on the Tomb, the great thing is that, you can make it all the way to like round 100 with that Staff of Ice strategy, and of course, in standard mode, you are able to save and back out, which is going to be absolutely huge, so you can come back at any time and you're already going to be at a high round with an insane amount of zombies, specials, and elites, which anyways gives you more points. However, a lot of people don't like the overall atmosphere over on the Tomb, and maybe you just don't want to do all the steps of actually crafting the wonder weapons, so this method right here is going to be a lot better. Now, you guys probably noticed that I do have the GS45 equipped right here, and that's because wall buys are disabled in Team Cranked mode. So as you guys can see back here, this is where the wall buy for the GS45 would be, but there's absolutely nothing there. Kinda like my bank account. Christmas is around the corner, boys, All jokes aside, though, just make sure that you're spawning in with the GS45, because of course this thing's going to be super helpful going into the higher rounds on this map, so spend the first few rounds just chilling here in spawn farming essence. Now, what I do recommend doing is actually hitting the mystery box right here and grabbing whatever weapon you get, as long as it's actually something decent. Okay, we got an FFAR, it's not even our build, but it'll do for the time being. It is what it is. Of course, since this is Team Cranked, do keep an eye on the timer on the left side of your screen, because if that hits 0, then it is game over. So yeah, we got a good amount of essence, we got another weapon, now it's time to make our way over to the staircase up ahead, so we're going to go through the bowling alley right here, we're going to go up the stairs, and we're going to purchase good old PhD Flopper to negate the explosive damage once we get the GS45 Pack-a-Punched. Not gonna lie, FFAR is actually doing a lot better than I thought it would. Now, rounds like this, you really need to watch out for. So whenever it flips to a bug round, because as you guys see, it takes a while to transition to these rounds. So it could be that your timer's gonna expire, especially in the higher rounds. So just make sure that you always have the time freeze field upgrade available for these rounds, just to play it safe so you don't end up dying because of, well, just poor game mechanics at this point, right? But there we go, we made it through that round. So now at this point, what I strongly recommend doing is actually getting this opened up right here and zipping across, because in Team Cranked, it's very much like directed mode where you have access to the Wonder Fizz immediately. So we're going to purchase Juggernog. There we go. Okay, so now we're just focused on farming some more essence in order to open up the door leading to the church so we can get the GS45 Pack-a-Punch. That's the main objective for the time being. Of course, while you're at it, just make sure you're killing as many zombies as fast as possible just to maximize your points per hour. Okay, zombies, you might want to spawn in. There we go, groundskeeper right there, beautiful. Okay, so we can get this opened up. Now we just need 1,000 essence, and then we can get this bad boy Pack-a-Punched already, which is going to be absolutely huge. There we go. We made it to 5,000 essence, so we're just going to get to pack 1. Beautiful. Of course, as you guys can see, GS45 does go explosive. I'm sure most of you guys know that unless you might be new to the game, but yeah, that's the secret ability of the GS45. So as you guys can see, it just makes cooking zombies a walk in the park. Now, there are a few great spots over on Liberty Falls to maximize spawn rates, but my preferred location for the time being is going to be right over here. So no zombies can spawn from behind you. As you guys can see, the only place zombies can come from is up the stairs right here. And from straight ahead, there's also a spawn point right there behind the 3 plate. But yeah, you only really need to focus in this direction. So it's pretty simple, you know, just stand here and fire away whenever they get too close. Try to make sure that they're kind of grouped up as well, like I'm doing right here, just to save up on ammo. It's not necessary, though. So now we're going to stay here until we get the GS45 to pack 3, which might sound crazy, but trust me, this spot right here is better than you might think. Other than saving essence for pack 2 right now, we're also going to keep an eye on the round that we're at, because once we get to round 11, we can do a side Easter egg to actually get a free rare tool. After getting that free rare tool, we'll start spending salvage on upgrades, but as you guys can see, we're already at 2,000, so yeah, it's looking pretty good for us. Moving on to round 10, and we have enough to go for pack 2. Beautiful, there we go. And we're back in the spot, time to keep cooking. We're also about to flip over to round 10, so I guess we could cook zombies and start moving over to the front of the church. And beautiful, we made it to round 11. So now normally if you have like a grenade or something, you can throw it at that little mangler head up there. But since the GS45 is explosive, you can just shoot at it and eventually it will drop a rare tool. You could actually do that at round 11 or round 10 rather already. I just waited until round 11. Just, you know, we were getting some good essence over there. But yeah, you can do this side Easter egg as of round 10. Also make sure you're picking up all the salvage and stuff that it drops. And would you look at that? We have a little rare tool right there. Beautiful. So now we're going to do even more damage with the GS45. So we're at pack 2 rare rarity and we already have 11,000 essence. So we'll get to pack 3, you know, pretty soon. One thing I also recommend spending some salvage on is Napalm Burst. We'll also upgrade to Epic Rarity already. So Napalm Burst mainly just to cook the Mega Abominations and the Manglers. So yeah, since we're mainly focused on farming essence right now, we can just head right back over to that spot that I was showing you guys earlier just to maximize spawn rates. Because yeah, the spawn rates over here in the graveyard are pretty crazy. And just to give you guys a rough time estimate, we're on round 15 and we've only been in the game for 10 minutes and we made all this progress already. So yeah, it's pretty solid with 336 eliminations so far. We also got a little abomination to spawn in behind us. Okay, we can't really shoot his eye from here. Or his mouth, rather. Okay, see the abomination right there. Let's cook him. As you guys can see, man, GS45, especially once you slap on Napalm Burst, just cooks this guy in no time. There we go. We already took care of the abomination. Hey, 1 Gobblegum awarded as well. A little cash back for us. Let's go. And beautiful, we have more than enough essence to go for pack 3, so let's just quickly do that, and nice. So now we don't need to be near this church anymore, and we can actually head over to the next location we'll camp at, being the bank roof. Now, I'm sure most of you guys know the spawn rates over at the bank roof are very good as well, so we're going to be in a good spot, but we're mainly going to chill there for the Wonder Fizz, just so we have quick access, and then the final location will be somewhere slightly different. Yeah, let's just cook these zombies real quick. Beautiful. Now we're going to take this zip across, and we can start perking up. Awesome. So I strongly recommend going for Elemental Pop just to maximize your elemental damage. There we go. Definitely keep an eye on your timer as well. Along with maximizing elemental damage, you can also slap on the Electric Cherry, where reloads kind of do that right there. So you'll stun zombies. Super helpful whenever you get surrounded by zombies. You can just go for a reload, stun them all, and you know you have a few seconds of immunity that way. Vulture Aid, of course, is going to be super good to have, just so you have a near infinite access to decoy grenades. Also very helpful for, you know, whenever you get into a sticky situation. We'll also go for some extra perks in general. There we go. I do want to grab Quick Revive here soon too. Okay, as you guys can see, man, Abomination is almost dead, and nice. We took care of the Abomination. It's that easy. So yeah, we're pretty much just going to chill here until we're fully perked up. The only perk that you really don't need to worry too much about is Melee Macchiato, since we are not using melee weapons here. Hey, another Gobblegum's been awarded on the house. Let's go, baby. Another Mangler spawned in. That's an extra 25 points off that guy. Let's go. Okay, let's cook that zombie. Quickly hit the Wonder Fizz again. Get some more perks. Yeah, double tap wouldn't hurt. It's not really. I mean, I guess we'll do double the body damage, but yeah, we'll just stick around. Why not? We're farming a good amount of essence up here. If you want to, you can even crouch right here, by the way. I'm sure a lot of you guys know that. It is a lot better if you're using the jet gun, but in my opinion, just crafting the jet gun or spinning the box 100 times will be a waste of time. You know, that's just me. It's up to you guys, though. Personal preference, I guess, but I'm just after efficiency. Okay, so we can hit this again, and nice. Okay, so we'll go for that. We're at 11,000 essence. We can just quickly get to 14,000. Then we can go back over to the graveyard and grab a 3-plate. Okay, we do need to buy some ammo quickly. Now we get a max ammo right there. I swear, dude, it'd be like that sometimes. How often does that happen to you guys? Drop a comment down below. How often do you end up spending 5,000 essence for ammo, and like 3 kills later, the game decides to all of a sudden give you max ammo? I swear. Treyarch be trolling. Okay, let's also make sure that thing don't disappear. Beautiful. Now we're going to take the zip across. Ooh, nice. Look at that movement there. But yeah, we're just going to zip across and quickly go, okay, timer's running low. We're going to use the time freeze. Definitely make sure you use that. I literally never use time freeze unless the timer's going down. There's no reason to pop it. So just make sure you always have it available. Because as you guys can see, every time we kill a zombie, it just takes 13 seconds for the timer to drop further down. So yeah, it gets pretty rough in the higher rounds. Got another Abomination right there. Of course, that's going to be super easy to take care of. As you guys can see, he's almost dead. There we go. He is gone. That's how it's done. Okay, now the final upgrade we're going to go for is actually over on the bank roof, and that's going to be Legendary Rarity, since we're only at Epic Pack 3. Good amount of ammo on the ground right there. Hold on, let's just kill a vermin first. Nice, that works. Let's quickly upgrade to Legendary. Beautiful. Get some kills immediately after. Okay, so at this point, it's kind of up to you. If you want to, you can just chill on the bank roof here, but what I recommend doing is just breaking this ledge right here, and we're going to break into the bank. So we're just going to come right over here and look at the window and open the barrier below us. While doing so, again, make sure that you're cooking any zombies you come across, just to make sure that timer doesn't go down too fast. And there we go, we are in the spot. Zombies are spawning. Nice. Okay, so now that you're in here, you'll notice that there's a door to your right. Just make sure that you keep that door closed so no zombies are going to come from the right side, and all the zombies are going to come from straight ahead. So they'll come from the left side from that spawn window from before, or they'll come through here because there's another spawn point like right in that ice cream shop. Okay, we got a little mangler coming in up ahead. Beautiful. I think we just took care of that guy. That's crazy work, man. Good amount of ammo on the ground right here too. We'll take that, kill that mangler. Definitely make sure that you're running over the mangler's bodies after you take care of them, just to maximize the amount of ammo you're finding, so you don't need to run outside too often to buy more. Of course, there is an ammo box right outside, like by the tanker and spawn, but generally speaking, once again, just try to make sure you can stay in here for as long as possible to be as efficient as you can. So we are currently on round 26, and we've been in the game for 18 minutes. Like, dude, it's insane. We've killed a bunch of manglers. We got more manglers coming in as well. Just an amazing spot to be. Okay, so timer's running low. Okay, we're going to pop a freeze time real quick, buy some ammo, swing back around here, get some kills to bring that up to 10 seconds again, and we are good to go. Let's get back into the spot. And nice, we're back to farming. That's how easy it is. This was like the OG Season 1 optimal level up strategy as well, just chilling back here. Even to farm headshots, like you can just stand right here, line up your headshots and fire away, because all of them end up climbing onto this little table. So if you stand all the way back here, as you can see, they all climb in from the end of the table there. Just a really good spot to be. And of course, as you guys can see, with something like the GS45, you are unstoppable in this spot. And also, the freeze time thing is back again. So in case things ever do go south, we can pop that again. Little boner points right there. I'll take it. Why not? All right, Mangler, calm down. There we go. Took care of him already. Nice. Next time we freeze time, I'll take a look at how many specials we've killed as well. Actually, we can do that quickly. Specials, 12 specials. There we go. So yeah, good amount. Okay, we have a little abomination right there. Let's try to cook him a little bit while we can. Nice. We also have to take care of zombies for the timer. There we go. And nice. We took care of the abomination. That's how it's done, boys. Okay, let's cook a few zombies. Is that a max ammo there? No, it is not. It's a freeze time. Okay. Let's run all the way back here. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. So yeah, like eventually, you know, the game's gonna end. Let's be real here. You will eventually either die to the timer or just get overwhelmed in this room here. But there's nothing wrong with that. There was pretty much no setup time involved with this. I mean, you spawn in with the GS45. It's not like you need to spend 15 minutes making a wonder weapon or anything. So yeah, you know, it's reasonable. And again, just look at how much progress we've made in 20 minutes. It's insane. So now just imagine doing this over the course of like 2 to 3 hours per day. You'll make so much event progress. Now again, the downside to this method is in Team Cranked, you cannot save and back out and come back in and continue where you left off, like over in the Tomb, which is why I find the Tomb to be the best map to, you know, get points as fast as possible. But again, as I mentioned at the start of the video, it's just a nice change of pace, a nice change of scenery as well. Yeah, just a good alternative. One LTM I wish they could bring back is the zombie snacks event. Drop a comment down below if you guys remember that. That was a lot of fun, especially with flow state where, you know, you kill 10 zombies without taking damage. You'd enter what's called flow state, where your weapons now deal 10 times the amount of damage, which was incredible. So as you guys can imagine, with that being said, you can get to health cap and literally 1 to 2 tap zombies with the GS45. It was wild. Okay, zombies are taking a second to spawn here. Okay, there we go. We fixed the timer. So yeah, that's why I'm saying eventually the game's gonna end. There's nothing you can do about that. So, you know, it's not a skill issue or anything. Don't worry about it, boys. It will happen to you. Okay, we're running low on ammo. Let's get a little bit more. Also, make sure you're using PhD slider whenever you're going for your ammo box, just, you know, in case, just to help with the timer ever so slightly. And let's get back in our spot. Beautiful. Ooh, bunch of salvage here. Let's go. We have 96,000 essence right now, man. 8,200 salvage as well. Yeah, we are golden right now. Little mangler right there. Absolutely obliterated the first, second, and third. Let's go. Damn, that got pretty spicy there. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, a little abomination right there. We're probably gonna have to end up buying some ammo before we can take care of him. Unfortunately, yeah, that's just how it goes sometimes. Okay, we'll pop a little decoy here. Good thing we got some ammo. Beautiful. Let's go hit the muni box here. And nice. We can swing back around. Let's pop a little freeze time. Kill some zombies while the time's frozen. That's very important because that brings it back up to 10 seconds. And of course, it's not going to go down because, you know, we're still in the time freeze. What do you want to call it? In the time freeze mode, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, man, as you guys can see, it is just absolutely chaotic in cranked mode because there's literally no downtime or almost none. You're going to have a constant flow of zombies. Which, sure, it makes it hectic, but once again, that's kind of what you want for an event like this, where you're trying to maximize your kills on an hourly basis on both zombies, specials, and elites. There we go, another mangler back there. Take care of him. Let's go, baby. Yeah, ammo is definitely a bit how you doing now. As you guys can see, we're already starting to run pretty low, so it's going to be a lot of running back and forth to that muni box for a while. There we go, a little mangler back there, beautiful. Okay, we can actually try to swing back over here and pick up the ammo that he dropped us. Nice, okay, we got a bunch of ammo off that, beautiful. Oh no, we ended up dying wishing there, wild. Okay, we'll pop a little decoy there, pop a little time freeze as well. Let's just quickly go back here, and nice. Okay, got some more ammo, cool. So yeah, man, it definitely gets hectic. Okay, we got a little full power there. That's going to be huge for us. Nice. I mean, technically speaking, we could fight our way over to the quick revive machine. Just make sure you're getting kills while you're running back there. And nice. Got the quick revive. We good. We good. Let's wait for the timer. Nice. We can kill those zombies. Let's swing back here. Most of the vermin are going to spawn from these two windows up ahead. Let's just quickly cook as many as we can. And nice, there's our max ammo. Let's go, baby. And we can go back to our spot. Let's go. Hold on. Zombie spawn. Nice. Okay, we can kill him. Cool. And we are back to farming kills. Okay, got another mangler right there. Ooh, timer got real low over there. Hey, a little wall power for us. Modified chaos. Okay, throw a little decoy real quick, and come on, let us through. Nice, we'll pop a time freeze, 3.7 seconds. Once again, buy ammo, swing back over there and try to get a kill to bring the timer up, and you're good to go. Also, when you have Vulture Aid, not only are you going to have an infinite access to decoys, but also Molotovs. So feel free to throw those from time to time as well. Those are going to get some extra kills for you. Of course, if you have PhD Flopper, you're also immune to the explosive damage, especially when you have an insta-kill, dude. Just throw one of these and you'll save a bunch of ammo because all the zombies are going to try to climb up and they'll just get burned right away. Okay, we got a little amalgam right there. Beautiful. We're taking care of him. Oh no, 1 second on the timer there. That was a close one. Then again, we are on round 37, which is about when I do recommend calling it, but definitely go as long as you can. I'd say between round 35 and 40 is where it's going to start getting a bit too hectic, but yeah, just do as much as you can. Yep, we are out of ammo unless we can get a PhD slider elim. Nice, there we go. PhD flop to those boys. 4 seconds on the timer. We don't have the time freeze available, which is kind of a bummer. So yeah, we're definitely getting close to the end of the game here. I think we still have a round or two in us, though. We'll see. Try to cook this mangler. Beautiful. Nice. Get a little reload going. Awesome. Keep cooking. Nice. We have time freeze off cooldown again. So in case we need to buy ammo, we can just pop that. Well, let's throw a few of these. Beautiful. Can we not hit him? Yeah. Okay. We hit him a little bit. Yeah, Abomination is definitely getting to that point where he is super tanky. Let's come around here. Try to shoot his eyes. Nice. Beautiful. Okay, yeah, he is pretty weak now. No, that's going to be it, right? Oh no, we froze the time. That's right. Okay, hold on. We're going to have to break it. That's a bummer. There was no way we were getting back through there. So yeah, round 38. Like I said, between round 35 and 40 is where it just gets super chaotic in there. So yeah, at this point, we're just going to go until we end up going down, either due to the amount of zombies or the crank timer runs out. We're just going to, we're just going to cause some mayhem while we can. Then, of course, once the game ends, that's when you just simply rinse and repeat this strategy. And once again, no setup times involved in this. It's not like the Tomb where you have to make the Staff of Ice and all of that. You can just start cooking right away. Honestly, I think the best spot that we can chill in now is going to be the bank roof. So let's just quickly rotate across here. We'll pop a little time freeze and we can just chill right back here. It's going to get hectic. We might get pushed back. Probably. Yeah, we're definitely going to get pushed back. Let's just go prone here because of that mangler. Cook him quickly. Beautiful. No, we can still hold our own here. Moving on to round 39. Let's go. We can also quickly hit the Wonder Fizz here and grab a little quick revive. Kill these guys. Bring that timer back. Nice. But yeah, man, I mean, we've been in the game for 31 minutes. We're on round 39. We're about to flip to round 40 here with 2,116 eliminations. Along with that, we also killed 27 specials. So multiply that by 25. Ooh, timer. Yeah, definitely looks pretty sketchy sometimes. Yeah, let's just fire away. This might be the final round. Maybe. No. Okay, I think we still got a round in us after this. We'll see. Maybe round 41. I mean, yeah, just look at that. It's just pure chaos at the higher rounds in cranked mode. That's exactly what you want for a game mode like this, right? Since you're trying to really maximize the amount of points you're earning. Let's throw some of that. Maybe throw that quickly. Beautiful. We can also get some ammo. Nice. And back to farming kills. Let's go. Got a little mangler right there. Let's take care of him. Take care of the second. Nice. Deal with all these zombies. Dude, yeah, it's just pure mayhem. This is insane right now. But I will say, if you do end up opting for the jet gun, you can probably hold your own downstairs a bit longer than here, but do keep in mind that involves either spending a few minutes crafting the jet gun or spending a long time at the mystery box just spinning that over and over. Okay, we had to back off there. Yeah, let's also pop a little time freeze. 1.1 seconds left. That is more than enough. We can kill this guy, and cool. Now we can swing through here, get a quick kill, come around here, and should we zip up? No, let's wait, kill some zombies, and now we zip up, yeah. Although that might have been a mistake, because now there's no zombies here. Yep. Okay, we did it though. We made it pretty far. So round 41 in 33 minutes. Now we're going to take a look at the points earned. So just for context, you can go back and look at my tomb video with this method. That's the last time I played Black Ops 6 Zombies also. So I dropped from 1st place to 11th place, or maybe even 12th place. So we'll see how far up it got me in just one game of doing this. Okay, there we go. Oh man, look at all those gobblegums. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so 12th position down to 7th. So we gained 3,974 points in that short amount of time. That was just 34 minutes of literally having fun. 5 positions gained. Yep, we are in 7th place now. Awesome. Yeah, there we go. So we were in 11th. Yeah, okay. Definitely a solid method right here. But again, I will say, if you want to get those points a bit faster, then definitely head over to the tomb. Because as you guys can see, you can just save that game and load back in at any time. We're already on round 47 on this save. So we're going to have a bunch of mimics, doppelgasts, amalgams each round. And of course, with the Staff of Ice, I'm sure most of you guys know, you can literally sit in a corner, pop an energy mine or two, and you're like immune. You feel like you're in God mode. But yeah, just figured I'd let you guys know about this method right here as well, in case any of you guys get tired of the tomb, or once again, you just want a change of scenery, or you just maybe happen to prefer Liberty Falls over any other zombies map, then this might be your new go-to method. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for me. Thank you all for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then be sure to smack that like button and subscribe to help us on the road to 50,000 subscribers. I hope you all have a wonderful day or night wherever in the world you are. And as always, goodbye.